Kill confirmed.
There! I've got movement!
What's going on, guys? Today we've got some Granza raid in the background. I went 15-7, I believe, in this team deathmatch of a 100 kill team deathmatch, which, I mean, it's 100 kills, but it's 10v10, so obviously that number is spread out a lot more amongst other players and such. But in all honesty, I quite enjoyed this gameplay, did quite alright. Didn't really get too many streaks or anything like that, but we did alright. We did quite well and ended up with a 2KD overall or something like that, so I was kind of happy. But today we're going to be talking about inconsistencies within Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and there is a lot of them, and they're starting to really fucking do my head in, I'll be honest. One of the main ones is the connections. The connections in this game are so hit and miss, it's unbelievable, and I put this down to a combination of skill-based matchmaking and the fact that crossplay is a thing. I don't blame crossplay for the bad connections, I blame skill-based matchmaking for the bad connections, but I think that with crossplay there might be a little bit of delay with certain servers and stuff, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. It does seem to take a little bit of time to get into lobbies, even when crossplay is enabled. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just finding the right lobby to put you in, aka skill-based matchmaking. I honestly, when I play 10v10, 20v20, it's not too crazy, but when I play 6v6, the whole lobby turns on its head. It's just ridiculous, because I feel like in 10v10 and 20v20, I feel like I can comfortably go alright and do quite well, get a 2KD or a 1.5 and up, and do quite well in the game. However, when it comes to some other games, some other modes that I have played and stuff like that, I feel like I'm just getting absolutely destroyed, and it feels like I'm shooting first, dying first, regardless of the weapon that I'm using. I mean, I could have shot 3 or 4 times at a guy with a sniper, and because of the connection, I completely miss him. That to me is where there's a problem. There needs to be better connections, definitely, and I think the main reason behind the bad connections is skill-based matchmaking, trying to find the best suited players for you. And I'm all up for, you know, the newbie players getting into newbie lobbies, but I'm also at a point where I don't really care if I'm stomping on noobs or playing against really good players. I don't care about that. All I want is a consistent connection experience that means that when I shoot, they die, or when they shoot, I die. If they get the jump on me, then I obviously deserve to lose that gunfight unless I can turn on them and use my skill and my ability to be able to win that gunfight in that situation. To me, that's what Call of Duty has always been about. Being able to turn on that not so good player, being able to turn on a really good player, being able to put your skill to the test when it comes to different things. And personally, I like that about Call of Duty, and I don't know why Infinity Ward has decided to take it out of the game. I don't know why they decided to go the route they have with the game when it comes to skill-based matchmaking. I think they've ramped it right up this year, especially for those 6v6 TDM modes. I feel like the skill-based matchmaking is very, very strong in those modes. And in a lot of games, I now slow right down. I no longer rush as hard as I used to. At one point, I would just run around the map like crazy, but I've learned to adapt to the game. I've learned to slow the pace of the game down a little bit to benefit me staying alive longer and maybe getting them elusive score streaks or kill streaks that I so want. Now, in all honesty, I could pretty consistently get the Harrier and have been pretty consistently getting the Harrier in Ground War. However, when it comes to 6v6, I struggle to get a UAV. Not to mention that there is connection ping bars and ping icons and all the rest of it all over my screen at times. Now, the inconsistencies with being able to see people. That guy in the window, I didn't see until the last second. And at that last second, I was already dead because he was using the M4 and he completely melted me. I'll be honest, I feel like the M4 needs a bit of a nerf, but I also feel like most of the guns need to be toned down a little bit. Maybe giving us a little bit more health or something like that, maybe 120, 105, 110 would sort this issue. I don't know, I'm not a developer. But I also think that TDM and some of the other game modes need to be sped up a little bit more. There needs to be more incentive for people to move around. Now, in all honesty, I don't mind the way that this game plays. It's slow and methodical, but it's not Call of Duty-esque that we're used to in recent years, and I think that's catching a lot of people out. I also think that's causing a lot of people to maybe get pushed away from this game. Because they don't really know what to expect. There's people like me doing this with challenges and stuff like that, but then there's also people that are literally just sitting in corners hoping for the best and not really moving around the map, playing really slow and methodically but not moving at all is something that certain people are doing, like the clip at the beginning of this video where the guy was literally sat in a fucking bush. That to me is frustrating. I want people to move around the map. I want people to be encouraged to move around the map. And with the way that the current footstep system is, you can hear people from a mile away, and this is why people aren't moving in this game right now. Because they're scared that people are going to hear them. Not to mention that the precious KDs are very important to some of these players. And when it comes to it, I personally couldn't really give a fuck. But I enjoy playing the game, and I want other people to enjoy playing the game. And Infinity Ward is so-called going to come out with a lot of changes very soon that are hopefully going to make it a lot better for us, more aggressive players, and obviously balance the game out a little bit better. In my opinion, I think that this game is great. I think they've got a good, solid platform to work from, and I think that it could be a really good Call of Duty, just with a few tweaks and a few improvements here and there to the maps and the way that the spawns work. Because I got spawn trapped on Piccadilly, like most of you have probably experienced. You literally can't get out of your spawn without risking your life. You can't run into a building and save yourself. There is none of that. It's literally run out of my spawn and hope I don't die. So, yeah, that to me needs to be changed. I really think that they need to step the game up when it comes to a bit of the stuff on the map design side of things. I think they need to step the game up when it comes to the way that the spawns and everything do work at the moment. But I think in the next big patch, we're going to get a spawn update and different things like that. I'm looking forward to it. But hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.